Hello, Insomniacs. I'm Kurious Cyclopes.
And I'm Steve.
And today I just want to do a little casual chat. Sorry, I just farted almost. I just want to do a casual chat about the Hellraiser franchise. So, like I do when I have them physically, I like to bring them just to show. We're off to a stinky start. Speaking of body horror, that was a nice ripper. All that Mountain Dew. Alright, guys, I'm sorry. So to get started.
Apologize to the people who don't have to smell it.
Yeah, that's true. Thank God we don't have smell-o-vision yet in the later 2000s.
Not yet, but it's coming.
So yeah, Hellraiser. Again, it was one of those things where I would have nightmares about Pinhead before I even saw a single film, just by looking at the covers at the video stores. So, you know, the first one I actually picked up was this copy of Hellraiser on DVD. Most recently, for a couple bucks, I got the awesome 20th anniversary DVD that has the foil paint puzzle box on it. Really nice. And, of course, I got the sequels. So I got Hellraiser 2, Hellraiser 3. And you know what? I actually have... Oh, actually, I'm not wearing it right now, but I do have my Hellraiser 3 t-shirt to the side. I got Bloodline, Inferno, Hellseeker. The only one I don't own, actually the only two I don't own are Deader and the latest one, Revelations. But I got Hellworld, and you know what? This one's really fucking wacky. It's almost like the Cenobites are in a Diablo-esque computer strategy game, wow. And these kids get invited to like a party for this online game, and it turns out the Cenobites are real. It's so wacky. But anyways, so I really enjoy Hellraiser. Even the first four I can appreciate. There was parts of 3 that I thought were just a little too goofy. Like one of the Cenobites was a DJ, and Pinhead put like records through his fucking face, so he has like record discs in his head. So he's like a DJ Cenobite. So it got a little corny around 3, but I still like campy, corny shit. But overall, I love Hellraiser. The ones that really are fucking masterpieces are part 1 and 2. In part 1, it really takes place in a house, and you get introduced in the Cenobites, and it's a good story. But in number 2, you literally see the world, the hell world that Pinhead and the Cenobites rule over, and they torture souls, and you fucking see their deity, which is like the puzzle box, and God, you just see so much of the world of hell in the second one. But I wanted to bring it up because there is some relevancy to this topic. There is an upcoming Hellraiser movie called Hellraiser Judgement, and I was so excited and disappointed. Everyone knows Doug Bradley is really iconic in the horror world for portraying Pinhead all this time. The only movies that he didn't portray Pinhead in was Hellraiser Revelations, and a lot of people didn't like that, but apparently they had to make Hellraiser Revelations in 2011 just to keep the rights to the Hellraiser franchise. So they didn't even really want to make it, but they had to make it to secure the rights to it. But most recently, they were working on Hellraiser Judgment. I was beyond excited for the return of Doug Bradley, but apparently, from what I heard, he had like a little superstar moment, and Doug Bradley got offended when he was asked to sign a non-disclosure agreement, just saying like, hey, you aren't allowed to discuss anything about Hellraiser Judgment until we give you the okay.
Right.
Apparently, for whatever reason, that pissed him off, so he stormed off. So guess what? For a second film in a row, we're getting another Hellraiser movie without Doug Bradley. Nah. And again, it's going to be a totally new, different actor. And it sucks so bad because I read the storyline to Hellraiser Judgment, and it's such a good fucking story. They're even introducing a new Cenobite and everything. And it's just such a shame that Doug Bradley had his little Hollywood hissy fit moment. And God, it kind of stinks that they're still making it without him, but whatever. At least the story seems cool. But I really love Hellraiser. Pinhead's awesome. You know what? I just hope Hellraiser Judgment ends up being good, even though it's not going to have Doug Bradley. So I just want to announce that I am excited for it. I just wish I knew more of the details behind why the hell he walked away from the movie. But perhaps you guys know a little bit more about me than I do. I know that recently they released the for the first time ever, I think, what was it? The first 3 were available on Blu-ray. I know the first wasn't the second one available for a while too. I know the first one was available.
You can get the first and second one pretty easily. It's the third one.
Okay, so it was the first time Hell on Earth #3 was on Blu-ray. So not too long ago they had the Scarlet box set, which is a Hellraiser Blu-ray box set. Again, I wasn't too enthralled by it just because I don't like incomplete box sets. Especially when all these sequels have been around for so fucking long. Why not put them in a box set? But of course, it's probably a rights issue.
Right.
Who owns them? But I just really want to bring that up. I want to find out more about Hellraiser Judgment. But again, I really, really, really love the first 2. The 3, it started to get a little downhill from there. But overall, I'm a big fan. You saw the first one at least, right?
Yeah, that's all I saw, and this is going back like
a long time
years
ago,
and years and years. Yeah, and I think I went in with some sort of expectations, being familiar with like Pinhead as a character and stuff, and then seeing the first movie and seeing how he doesn't have a whole lot of like screen time and a whole lot to do necessarily. I was kind of put off, but then from what you've told me, like 2 is where
2
it's
was
at.
Epic as shit, and on top of that, even though I don't know if it was really necessary, you get a whole fucking backstory to Pinhead, which is kind of cool. Like, it actually shows you in the very opening scenes how Pinhead became Pinhead.
Oh, wow.
Like, it actually shows you the demons in hell shoving the nails in his head, and oh my god. So I really recommend the first 2. The third one is definitely fun. But again, that's when it starts to get a little goofy.
Right.
But, I mean, did you like Hellraiser when you saw it? Or at that point where you're like, it's not too scary, per se? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I was a little put off. I think I went in looking for something too specific. And then when I didn't get it, I was kind of put off. But I want to go back and now, like,
I'll just watch the first 2, yeah.
Right, exactly.
But, I mean, I first saw it on the Sci-Fi Channel back when they actually showed horror movies pretty regularly. And, I actually found it pretty creepy. Even by the time I saw it, some of the effects, like the lightning bolts, were a little dated because they looked like straight-up cartoon lightning bolts in the live-action film. But I always found the Cenobites creepy. And I love how, it is inspired from, like, H.P. Lovecraft and all that. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But that's really all I have to say. I do appreciate the movies that did come out. The first 2 are scary. The rest are kind of just silly fun. And the new one I'm really hopeful for. Revelations, I won't even buy that. I don't care if my set's not complete. I just don't want to waste money. In fact, I've seen Revelations in like the $5 bin at Walmart. Trust me, I even watched like the first 20 minutes. It's just so fucking bad.
Yeah.
So bad. So that's all I got to say about Hellraiser. So, if you got any news about the new movie, go ahead and tell me. I would love to hear it. So, Kurious Cyclopes
and Steve,
Never Sleep Again TV, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and comment. And if you don't, I'll tear your soul apart. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.